Hello, we have a Toshiba Tornado TV CRT monitor model 21F7XEL. Have an issue with power starting, start delay sometime, and sometime start normal, and sometime delay very long time. And this is in a problem in the supply voltage circuit. Let's see it. It contains this IC and MOSFET, and probably the IC is not existing in local markets as it is quite old. So we have to replace it with an modified circuit called the oscillator to solve this problem. So we will see how to install this module which solves this problem. We have three pair of wires, red and black and yellow. The red wire will go to the collector pin of the MOSFET, like we see, and the blue will go to pin number 3 of the 817 optocoupler, and the black is connected to ground, and it's quite easy. And then we have a variable resistor. We may adjust it to adjust the output voltage to 118. This is suitable for this TV. And here is the resistor. We can adjust it until getting the correct voltage for the line to power the line of this CRT. And now we installed it. Let's test the TV. We'll find another issue with a horizontal line which needs to test the board again. And when we do investment in this board, we try to replace many components like horizontal IC and some capacitors and diodes, but none of them solve the problem, and the horizontal line stays as it is. And this is the purpose of this video, is explaining how to put your hand on the error in this TV and on horizontal line fault, which you may find many videos is recording to solve these problems with random solutions. But here I am recording this to make it more scientific and more logic to understand, not random. So we have here a 2 voltage output from the line is plus 14 and minus 14, and they are here correct, like we see, minus 14 and plus 14. It is quite normal and accepted, 13.4 or 5. So we will see the tracks until it reaches to the horizontal IC. This horizontal IC, all the voltage are correct and arrived to the IC correctly without no problems. But we will see a small notice that the capacitors here Here are the voltage are correct, no problem with it. But the capacitors, the voltage around these capacitors which correct the volt plus 14 and minus 14, the voltage between the ground and the plus voltage are not correct. Here is, we'll see how. We'll see that the ground in this place of the board around the horizontal IC is not connected correctly to the ground because of some faulty component or the strategy of this board. Maybe they let it flying line. So we'll see now the voltage between the capacitors, because this is the main problem here. We have here minus 14, and on the ground here is supposed to be ground of the capacitors. It shouldn't be have a voltage here on the other side of the capacitor. We will find something strange. Let's see. Here is should be ground. This pin should be ground. We'll see that it has a 1.6 volt, and this is the main problem here. This pin should be ground or should be grounded. All these pins should be grounded here. This is the other pin of the capacitor. The capacitor have a plus 14 or minus 14, and the other pin should be ground. So there is a faulty component that connect this place to the ground directly. So we will connect this pin to the ground to get rid of this 1.6 volt. It is not correct. This make a noise to the horizontal IC, so it gives us this horizontal line. So no faulty component to replace, no capacitor, no horizontal IC should be replaced, but we should measure the ground and add the circuit of the horizontal line and be sure that is ready grounded. Not have a positive voltage like we see here 1.6. 1.6 this makes the horizontal line. So I will now ground it to the ground, and we'll see the problem is disappeared. And this is the main purpose of the video, is solving the problem with a scientific method, not random replacement of the component. Now I will bridge this pin to nearest point of the ground, and we'll see the result now. Here I make a jumper, and before tried a resistor, but the resistor didn't give the required result, so it have to be direct jumped. So we'll see the picture now. We'll find it become normal with some little noise, and this little noise we'll see the component which causes it now. Here we will start the TV again, and you see the picture is normal. Here is the picture, but we have a little noise like we see in the bottom half of the screen. This caused by small two capacitors, one on the plus 14 volt and the other on the minus 14 voltage. I replaced both of two. I replaced them. So the picture now is very clear and no problem at all. Now we are tracking the voltage to make sure that all the capacitors are okay, except the last two which we replaced. And so we will see now the picture is clear and correct. The purpose of the video is mainly educational, as these CRTs are decent now and aren't used on a large scale. But it is just educational to make the electronics enjoyable. So the picture now is really happy with the result and is pretty good. This line is because of the camera and not exists on the human eye. And now I am just explaining the main function of the horizontal line, and I will attach a screenshot of the schematic of this board. I found it on the internet, which proving that this pin of the capacitor is grounded, should be directly grounded. But the versions here of the board, these boards maybe have many versions and have many patches. Maybe edited this diagram to make this part of the circuit are flying. As when it's flying, it maybe make the picture more clear and away of the noise of the ground. Maybe, but when we have facing this issue and this fault now, we must ground it again like the primary diagram. At the end of the video, I will attach a screenshot of the diagram which explaining this place of the board and how it's connected directly to the ground. And this component, I checked it, a capacitor, a zener and diodes, and all correct. So I supposed this line is flying line here, but I grounded to make to solve the problem and make it correct. So here is the patch of the board. It's 20100414. I don't know the diagram which I have for what patch number, but I suppose like I said before. And in the end of the video, I thank you all, and I hope you get a useful information and enjoyed the maintenance, as it is not important device, but this enjoying thing to repair your any stuff may come to you, and maybe somebody's are concerned with their devices and be happy to repair them and make them work again. And thank you. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe if you found this data useful. It's free to subscribe and to like. Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Here is the manual, the section containing details about vertical scanning section, and here we will see the two capacitors we mentioned in the video, C305 and 303, and here are clear. One is supplied by plus 14 and the other is supplied by minus 14, and both of them have a grounded pin like we see in direct here and here. So I have to apply what I see in this manual, so the problem was solved. So any positive voltage on these pins, it's incorrect and should be corrected. I hope it's clear now, and thank you for watching.